Hello and welcome. I am Damilola Shoyoye and I am one of the co-founders of Nubian Mumpreneurs Club. Now, you might be asking, what is Nubian Mumpreneurs Club and why should you be interested? Why should you care? And most importantly, why should you join the club? That is what I'm here to tell you all about today. So I'm going to share a quick presentation with you and we will get into all things Nubian Mumpreneurs Club and most importantly, why you want to be one of us. So, what do you get from being in the Nubian Mumpreneurs Club? Well, you get access to a like-minded community working on our 5 pillars together. And our 5 pillars are mindset, personal wealth, business building, health and well-being, and motherhood and relationships. Now, why did we choose these 5 pillars? Myself and my co-founder, Wendy, we are so passionate about each of these 5 pillars because for us, these were the 5 key areas that all Black women and mothers need to work on continuously to self-develop to become their happiest, healthiest, and wealthiest selves. We are all about continuous self-improvement and self-development. So we start with the mindset. Why? Because we know that the success of anyone, 80% of it is down to our mindset. We have to continuously develop this area. We have to learn how to overcome things like limiting beliefs, stories and lies that we tell ourselves, improving our self-esteem, improving our levels of confidence, and various other things that tend to hold women back, especially Black women. We don't want a mindset to be a factor that holds any Black woman back from achieving the dreams and the goals and the aspirations that she has and wants to achieve. But if you don't work on this, your mindset, then every other area of our life and every following pillar that we focus on inside the Nubian Mumpreneurs Club, it will not be as effective and you will not find much success. And even if you find success, you won't be able to sustain it. And that is what we're all about in NMC. We are all about building and sustaining our wealth in all areas of our life. So that is why mindset is our very first pillar. Then we move on to personal wealth. Now, this is because we understand that before you even think about building a business or doing, launching creative things and necessary things into the world, like we get it, we know you're creative, we know you're entrepreneurial. That's probably why you're watching this right now. However, we understand that before you even think about creating things like, a business or nonprofit, you need to get your personal wealth and your personal finances in good order. So what do we mean by that? We want to improve our personal wealth. We want to improve things like our net worth. So in this pillar, we learn things like how to budget better, how to save more, how to invest, what to invest in, property, cryptocurrency, stocks and shares, you name it, we get into all of those things in this personal wealth pillar. We even learn things like how to protect our families in terms of things like life insurance, wills, trust, and family protection packages. So these are all the things that we get into in this pillar and more, and it's fantastic. Definitely one of my personal favorites. Then we move on to our business building pillar. And this pillar is also, I'm very passionate about this business pillar as well, because this is where we get into all things like marketing, sales, how to build an email list, how to build an automated funnel so that you can attract your ideal clients on autopilot, and things like social media, things like marketing, press, PR, you name it. When it relates to business, we are learning about it in this pillar. This is the pillar that where we get into all things how to, grow and increase and expand our business. So it's fantastic. Then we move on to our health and well-being pillar. This is because we recognize that it's all well and good for you to build a thriving, successful business and your personal finances are in good order and your mindset is in check. However, if you are sick and in bed for weeks and weeks and weeks, months, or even having to take, years out of your life because of ill health, mental or physical, then everything you've just built and all the success you've just accumulated is worthless and pointless, because if you're too sick because you're in bed, you can't enjoy any of the success you've just built. And we are not about that. We understand that this body, this physical body we have, is our only vessel. It's our vessel in this world that we are in. So we need to look after it mentally and physically. So we get into all things like, fitness, nutrition, mental health, therapy, everything like that, and how to improve the things that we want to improve in our own personal health and well-being goals. Even things like self-care, it's part of well-being. So this is where we learn all things about that and what you can implement in your life, most importantly, regarding this. Then last but not least, one of our favorite pillars, we love all 5 pillars, by the way, but one of our favorite pillars is also the motherhood and relationship pillar. And that is because this is where we learn how to become happier mothers, happier women first. Happier women, happier mothers, happier partners, and just better sisters, better daughters, better everything, better friends, all of the important relationships in our life and in your life. This is in this pillar, this is where you will learn how to deepen those relationships, how to make them more fulfilling, how to sustain them longer, how to put in things like boundaries and, in enforcing your boundaries, but in a, not in a rude or aggressive way, but enforcing boundaries in a healthy way. We learn things like that in this pillar. We also have discussions around motherhood and related to different topics, which I will get more into later in this presentation. But this is the presentation where you basically learn how to be a happier mother, a happier wife, a happier partner, and every other relationship that is important to you. And it's fantastic. So that is what we do every single month. So let me just go back. So in relation to the pillars, each pillar, we focus on each pillar for an entire month. Okay. And then we move on to the next pillar the following month. And we keep on rotating through all 5 pillars again and again and again and again, because like we said in the beginning, there is continuous self-development, continuous learning. That is what we are about in the Nubian Mumpreneurs Club. So each pillar is 1 month and we keep on rotating. So it's great. Now, that is what we do month by month. What do we do week by week? Well, every single week on a Monday evening UK time, Mondays at 8 p.m. UK time. So if you're in the States or elsewhere, we'll find the relevant time for you. For example, Eastern time in the United States, our 8 p.m. is usually 3 p.m. EST. So wherever you are in the world, you will be able to join in our live Zoom call sessions with our club members, and it's absolutely fantastic. Every Monday, that is what we're doing. We are on Zoom and we are all together, just like you can see in this picture. These are our beautiful members. And the first week of every month, we have our goal setting call. And this is where we are all together. We are together. We have our pens and our notepads, and we are writing down our goals and our action steps for the next 4 weeks, for the following month. What do we want to achieve this month? And what are the action steps that we need to actually get there and for us to achieve that? Because a lot of women, and if this is you, this may be you as well. Are you confused at the moment? Do you have a lack of clarity? Maybe you know exactly what you want to achieve, but you just don't know how to get there. You just don't know the steps to take to get there. You don't know who you're supposed to connect with. You don't know what things you're supposed to be doing. Never fear, because in this session, this is where you will leave with clarity. You will leave these sessions with clarity, knowing exactly what you want to do and exactly how to do it, most importantly, because we recognize that just by writing your goals down and your action steps, you are 40% more likely to achieve them. Now, in our second week, every second week of the month, we have a masterclass. One of my favorite sessions is our masterclasses, because this is where we have guest expert speakers who come in, sometimes from outside the club, and teach us on a particular topic related to one of our 5 pillars. However, over the time that we have been running Nubian Mumpreneurs Club and running our sessions, we have actually realized that a lot of our beautiful, amazing members have their own expertise, background, knowledge, and specialities. So we literally give the floor to you, our club member, and we give the floor to you, give you the opportunity to teach us, like all of the women inside our community. And it's a fantastic way to gain exposure, cement your kind of your authority and everything, and just potentially get new clients. We welcome all of those opportunities, so we give you the floor. So if you're watching this and you have a particular background, set of skills or knowledge or expertise, and you feel like you would love to tap into our community of Black women and, you know, share your knowledge, then this is the place for you to do that. So contact us, connect with us, join our club, and the details will be in the description below. So back to our masterclasses. In terms of, these are some of the examples of the masterclasses we've done in the past. So as you can see here, we've had masterclasses on the power of habits. We've had cryptocurrency masterclass. We've had a class on how therapy can support women in building a successful business. We've had a breakout from burnout masterclass, your wealth begins with you masterclass, health and fitness Q&A, and building generational wealth through life insurance. These are just some of the amazing classes and workshops that we have hosted inside the Nubian Mumpreneurs Club. And we have so many more amazing classes and workshops and Q&A sessions for you to tap into, learn for yourself the information, then go away and implement that information in your personal life, your business, or whatever applies to you. We want you to take the action steps and implement it. That is what is key. Then the third week of every month, we have a peer-to-peer coaching and accountability session. Now, this is because we recognize that it's all well and good if you have written down your goals, you're so clear on your action steps, you know exactly what to do and when to do it by and whom to connect with and all the rest of it. However, if you don't have someone literally asking you, following up with you, checking in with you, asking you, hey sis, have you done that thing you said you wanted to do in week 1? You said you had this, and this goal. Where are you up to with that? How far have you gotten with that? If you don't have anyone asking you these questions, you may still not take the action that is necessary for you to take in order for you to achieve what you want to achieve and get closer towards your goal for that month or for that quarter or for this year. This is why our accountability sessions are so powerful, and a lot of our members, literally this is their favorite session because they know that we are not going to hold anything back. We are going to call out their shit. We are going to call them out on their BS, and we are not going to, you know, let you come up with excuses or anything like that, because we know that you deserve better and you want better, and it's our job to make sure that you keep taking the steps necessary for you to achieve more and do more and be more. So a lot of our members actually say to us inside these sessions like, oh, Dammy, Wendy, do you know what? I wasn't even gonna do, you know, that particular action step I needed this month. I've been so busy or I've been so tired, but I knew literally I could not come onto this session without having done that, because I knew y'all were going to ask me. So I had to get my ass up and get it done. And we love those comments, you know, we love that because, you know, as sometimes as painful as it is, the fact that you know someone's going to ask you, okay, so, you know, have you done that? It shows the level of respect that you have for yourself, and it shows the value that you hold within yourself, because you get up and you do the work because you know you want a better life or a better situation or better business or better whatever applies to you at this point in your life. One of our favorite sessions. We are going to make sure also, if you came to this session and you said to us after we asked you, okay, sis, you said you wanted to achieve this, and this in week 1. So how far have you gotten with that? If you literally said to us on the call, okay, ladies, I did want to do this. However, I'm stuck on this particular thing. I just don't know how to move forward. I just don't know how to get around this particular problem. Absolutely no problem, because we will ensure all of us on the call, you know, an amazing mastermind group of Black women, Black mamas, all of us on the call would put our heads together and ensure that we come up with a solution for you so that you can get unstuck from that problem, find a solution and move forward and achieve that goal and get it done and keep moving forward. We want to help you come out of your problems, literally help you find the solution or possible solutions, and you go away and get the work done, do the work and move on. So either way, this is a fantastic session. And last but not least, our fourth week of every month, we have a Mother's Corner session. This is a topical discussion where we relate the pillar of the month to a topical discussion, almost like a talk show, a virtual talk show full of like-minded Black women, Black mothers, aunties, sisters, everything. So it really is a safe space for Black women and Black mothers. And, this is literally one of the reasons we created it, because we recognized that there was a need for safe spaces for ambitious Black women and ambitious Black mothers, so that we could talk about the things that were truly important to us, things that would affect us in our, things that would affect us personally, things that affect our business, things that affect our children and our families and our spouses and all the rest of it. We wanted to have a place where an all-in-one place where we could discuss all of the different things that we are passionate about and that are truly important to us. So some of the types of conversations we've had so far in these Mother's Corner sessions, as you can see there, for example, what and how are we teaching our children about money? So this was in obviously our personal wealth pillar. And we had this discussion on what lessons are we teaching? What are the language that we use about money around our children? What did we learn about money growing up? And what do we want to change for our children, right? So that they don't make some of the same mistakes that we have made growing up. What steps are we putting in place to ensure they have a bright financial future? Those are the types of conversations we have. Another topic is, for example, what are the generational health curses that are passed down to us, that have been passed down to us from our grandparents to our parents to us, and what do we want to break for our children, going forward? So, one of our members, she explained that when she was growing up in the 1980s, she saw her white friends and their parents, their white parents, they would take them to, like, they would go mountain hiking, they would go to the gym with them, they would participate in different type of fitness activities with them. However, she said, like, my Black parents didn't do anything fitness related with me. They never took me to the gym, they never went hiking with me, they never did anything like that. So I didn't grow up with that type of behavior naturally. So now these are some of the things that I'm now trying to change, going forward for myself and for my children. And it's such an important topic because we don't just have these discussions just to have them. We have these discussions to learn from them and to know what we are going to implement going forward in our lives and change for our own children. So it's so, so important. Another topic is, for example, we just had this topic very recently due to an incident that happened recently in the UK, but it is applicable no matter what country you are, particularly Western countries. But how do we protect our Black children from harm in schools? Particularly in Western countries where our Black children are not the majority, they are the minority. So these are the types of conversations we have, and it was powerful. Every single woman and mother and auntie on that call, literally everyone had their input, that we were glued to the conversation. We did not want it to end. We shared tips and advice for each other. We have mothers with, children in nursery. We have mothers with children in primary school. We have mothers with children in secondary school and, and older. So there really is a broad spectrum of the type of mothers and aunties and, that we have inside this community. So you will definitely find a topic that is relatable to you, that you will enjoy and that you will learn from, and go and implement something in your own life, in your own family, most importantly. Now, my co-founder, Wendy, she is a mindset and accountability coach. Wendy is so passionate about mindset because, like I said in the beginning, we recognize that the success, 80% of everything we do starts with our mindset. Being able to reframe a situation, being able to, life is going to life is going to life, and life is going to happen. What matters is how you react and deal with those situations that happen to us in life. This is down to, things like working on your mindset continuously. So we have a membership level where you can get one-to-one coaching from Wendy and one-to-one accountability from Coach Wendy. And she will help you find any blockers that seem to be holding you back, that seem to be keeping you stuck where you are, and she will help you get unstuck and move on. So we're so excited about that. And that is one of our membership levels that you can tap into straight away. Now, with my background, I come from a crowdfunding background. I previously had a crowdfunding platform, the UK's first Black female crowdfunding platform, and it was called Build Her. And, it's, as you can see here, I was featured in some press and media, and, my own passion is helping Black women to get the capital and the funding that they need to create the amazing things I know that you want to create in this world. I know you are watching this, especially up to this point. You're watching this because you have something inside you. You have a fire burning inside you. You probably have one or two ideas or a million ideas if you're anything like me, and you just don't know where to start, or you just don't know how to bring it out, or you are clear but you feel like the access to funding is going to be a barrier for you. And as a Black woman, I understand. I totally get it. This is one of the reasons I launched this platform called Build Her. And what is so exciting is with the Nubian Mumpreneurs, we are currently about to launch Build Her 2.0. So this is fantastic because this is where I will be able to work with you, work with you. If you were to become one of our members, I would work with you one-to-one to help you literally start and launch your own crowdfunding campaign on our very own crowdfunding platform. How amazing is that? And that our entire team is Black women, so it's Black female empowerment. And we are also going to be looking into opportunities to access other types of funding, for example, like grant funding, organizational funding, even business loans, business credit, you name it. We're going to be teaching and talking about it so that you can implement the steps necessary for you to get the capital that you need. So yeah, that's what we're all about. And Build Her funding is going to be launching very, very soon. So if you want to get access to that, and one of the best things about our 2.0 Build Her funding platform is that if you become one of our members, you will actually be able to tap into so basically we are going to be funding crowdfunding platforms from our members, so that right out the gate you will launch your crowdfunding campaign to the world, and you will be partially funded. So we are going to be taking some of the proceedings that we get into our club, into our membership, and we will be putting a portion of that back into our members' crowdfunding campaigns. So you will not start your crowdfunding campaign from zero. You will literally start it with a certain amount of money already funded because you are part of the Nubian Mumpreneurs Club. How amazing is that? What other platforms out there literally help you to get the funding right out of the gate before you even started your campaign? This is what we will be doing inside of Nubian Mumpreneurs Club. That's another reason why you need to be part of this club and part of this community. And yes, we are actually really building an ecosystem which will allow you, if you're a Black woman and you are a business owner right now and you have your own products or services, or you have your own offers or opportunities, literally this is the place you want to be, because we are building an ecosystem which will allow you to target a very specific niche group of ambitious Black women and Black mothers. So you know that you have an increased opportunity to get new leads and potential new clients, and increase awareness overall for your own offers, opportunities, products, and services. What more need I say? I mean, are you ready to join the club now? I know you are. So, literally, inside our community, we always welcome and encourage our current members to, share with us their offers, their products, their businesses, so that we can patronize and buy from each other. That's what it's all about. They say the Black community, the Black pound, I'll use the pound just because I'm speaking from the UK at this moment in time, the Black pound only stays in the Black community for 6 hours. 6 hours. That is ridiculous. Whereas all other communities, the pound rotates and goes around their community for days, weeks, sometimes months. For the Black community, it's 6 hours. That's not good enough. This is one of the things we want to change. This is one of the reasons we created Nubian Mumpreneurs Club, so that we have this space where we know all of the products and services are literally founded by Black owners, Black female owners, and it's just amazing. It's just powerful being able to patronize from your sister, and not just out of a I want to support, or from a pity type of place. No, because we have some amazing products. We have some amazing brands we're growing. We have some amazing services. So we want to patronize you because your product is the bomb. Your product is amazing. And you happen to be a sister too. So it just makes sense. Why wouldn't I? And our members often give each other discounts. We welcome and encourage that. So we get extra incentives and discounts, and another reason to just patronize from each other. So another way for you to get involved. And yes, this is our Slack community. So when we're not all on Zoom, as you've seen previously, literally we are in our Slack community. This is where all the juicy stuff happens, girl. This is where all the best conversations happen when we're not online together on a live call. This is where the rude conversations happen. This is where the funny conversations happen. This is where the motivational and inspiring conversations happen. And sometimes, do you ever have those days when you're just feeling down and unmotivated, or life has happened to you and you just don't know how you're going to pick yourself up and continue? Well, in this community, this is where you will be able to get the outpouring of love. Okay, love, encouragement, motivation, and support from your sisterhood. Because once you join Nubian Mumpreneurs Club, understand that you are joining a sisterhood. Understand that you are joining a squad. We've got your back. We will make sure that if you fall sometimes, that is fine. We are going to make sure that you get back up. And we do that for all of each other. And it's just an amazing, powerful community that you want to be part of. Now, we also have further ways that, members, and if you were to join the Nubian Mumpreneurs Club, you would be further highlighted and promoted. We have something called Meet the Member. This is where you would be featured, you with a, bio about you and your business and your offer, your products, your services. And we would feature you in our growing newsletter, which currently has hundreds of Black women and growing on our newsletter and our social media pages as well. So this is an example of our Meet the Member and everything that, that you would get featured in. So it's another way that you would increase your awareness and increase your visibility and, help to grow your own audience. We want you to win. We want you to grow your audience and grow your business. So any way that we can help to make that happen, Nubian Mumpreneurs is going to help make that happen. And yes, we also have our own merchandise just launched this year, and started with our 2023 planners, which are now sold out. And we will be having our 2024 planners, of course, and we will be introducing other merch like, clothing merchandise with amazing, empowering messages for Black women and mothers and ambitious mamas and everything that you need to, wear your merch with pride. It's going to have uplifting, beautiful messages on there and lots of other merchandise to come. Everything that we release in terms of our merchandise, as a member of NMC, you will get discounts to everything. And yes, we also have an academy. We have the Nubian Mumpreneurs Academy, and this is where you can come if you are looking for ways to increase your income, if you are looking for a way to earn passive income, and you want to learn how. In our Nubian Mumpreneurs Academy, we have multiple business models that can teach you how to start and grow an online business. Even if you're a complete newbie, we have all of the information and guidance and coaching inside our academy that will help you start and grow your online business and grow it to a point where it gives you passive income, passive recurring income. We are all about multiple streams of income for Black women. So any way that we can make that happen, as I keep saying, we are going to do that. And with our Nubian Mumpreneurs Business Academy, this is just a way for you to get started. And with our Business Academy, you can actually earn money just by introducing our academy to your community, to your followers, your friends, and just your community at large. So just by promoting and referring our Business Academy, you will earn passive income. How amazing is that? If you want to find out more about the Nubian Mumpreneurs Business Academy, all you need to do is check the description. We will put a link to our free ebook that you can see, our free 4-step passive wealth guide ebook for ambitious Black women and Black mothers. Just download that ebook. It's absolutely free. And that has some information, that has all the information you need for you to get started and for you to enter our world. You're going to love it, I promise. Who's going to say no to more income? Who's going to say no to more money? Nobody. And yes, we also are approached by external organizations who want to tap into our growing audience. They know we are literally, growing an audience of amazing Black females. So of course they want to, help or support or tap into our audience. So we get things like, free tickets to things. We get things like discounted tickets to events, free tickets to events, partnership opportunities. Every opportunity that comes our way, Wendy and I will pass on all of those opportunities to our members. So if you were to join NMC, you would get all of those opportunities as well. Discounted tickets to things, free tickets to other things. For example, in the UK, there is a festival called the Black Girl Finance Festival. And we have been generously gifted discounted tickets to the Black Girl Finance Festival. Another example is an organization called Hatch, and they gave us and our members a certain number of free tickets to their business hackathons and business accelerator events, and the opportunity for our members to get business mentoring, sponsorship, and looking at other, mentoring and coaching opportunities. We literally got gifted free tickets, a limited number of free tickets. So if you're in the club, you will get access to all of these things as well. And yes, I mean, how amazing is this? This is literally filling my heart with so much joy. We are going to be doing more Nubian Mumpreneurs live events, meetups, and retreats and these are some of our members who have met up on the screen, and it literally fills my heart with joy. And we know the power of offline connection to build relationships. We love online because having an online business has allowed us to be able to connect with all of you amazing women around the world. At the moment inside NMC, we have members from the UK, the US, different parts of Africa, the Netherlands, and expanding. So this is a borderless, limitless community. You can join from anywhere. However, We know the power of offline meeting face to face and having those real-time face to face connections. So we encourage that. We will be doing, events, and there will be members only discounts to all of those events. And sometimes, as you can see here by the two beautiful ladies on screen, sometimes our members just decide to meet up by themselves, and it's literally just the best feeling ever. And they are now actually collaborating. These two amazing women are now actually collaborating and working together in business. So you can find your business bestie literally inside NMC's community. I mean, that's what it's all about. And I'm in a partnership with my co-founder Wendy, so literally I know, and we both know, like, how difficult business can be and how lonely business can be. This is one of the reasons we created NMC. So come in, join us, and tap into this amazing community. So we just want to see Black women win and get ahead and become literally the best versions of themselves. We want to see Black women healthy, wealthy, and happy. And all of these offers and services that we have inside the Nubian Mumpreneurs Club is with this exact mission in mind. We want Black women to be healthier, wealthier, and happier. And we know you cannot achieve success by yourself. You cannot do this alone. You need to surround yourself with like-minded women. You need to have a safe space as a woman of color, as a Black woman, where you can have those vulnerable, honest conversations about things that sometimes only affect us, only affect the Black community. As a Black woman, as a Black mother, you need a safe space to have these certain types of discussions, and a place where you can vent and rant and be honest and vulnerable and open and speak with integrity. This is literally the place you need to be. And if any of these services and our products and our services, if this community resonates with you, we are happy to welcome you. We would love to have you inside the Nubian Mumpreneurs Club. And if you want to get started and join us right now, we do have a free membership level. We have higher tier paid levels as well, where you would get access to things like the calls and some of the other things that I've mentioned. But if you just want to check us out and see what we're about for yourself with your own eyes, we have a free membership level that you can join right now. The description will be in below, and with the link will be in the description below. So you can literally just go and register with our club for free, and you will start to enter our world and really see what we're about. And hopefully you will join or upgrade or just join straight away one of our paid higher tier levels, or you get access to us. You get direct access to myself, my co-founder Wendy, and all of the amazing women inside the community. You get the live calls, the live masterclasses, and all of the good stuff that I've shown you today. So if this community feels aligned for you, if this is the club you want to be, if this is the thing you've been looking for, maybe you've been in other communities for entrepreneurial women, but you didn't really feel like it was really a community for you. Maybe it was a predominantly vanilla community. You know what I mean by vanilla? Maybe it was a predominantly vanilla type of community where you don't really feel like you can be yourself, talk like yourself, and you just want to be around other sisters. I get it. That's why we started this. Maybe you've been in other motherhood groups or Black mothers groups, but they don't have the type of mindset and that you have. They're not as ambitious as you. Maybe all your friends or your other communities just have their regular 9-to-5 jobs, and they're literally not looking to do anything else. And that is fine. That is fine for them. But that is not you. You want more. You strive for more. You have a hunger for more and a drive for more. So you want to be around other Black women and Black mothers who are also ambitious, go-getters, hustlers, and driven mamas. This is another reason we created Nubian Mumpreneurs Club. So if you're in the States, if you're watching this, I know you guys say mompreneurs. So the Nubian Mumpreneurs Club is also for you. Like I said, it's limitless, it's borderless, and we welcome members from all over the world. So literally, if you want to get started today, check the link below and you can join one of our free membership levels or our higher tier paid levels as well. And we cannot wait to see you inside. We cannot wait to shower you with love. and support and community, and help you achieve the life that you want to live, help you achieve your dreams and your goals one step at a time. See you inside, sis. Take care, Queen. Bye.